What's up, guys? Welcome to Diamond Daddy. I am your Diamond Daddy, or you can just call me New Dog. Either one works for me. Today we are working on Soldiers, which I got from Diamond Art Club, and there is the information for you up on screen. It's going to flash 3 times total. And yeah, the title of the video, I've got beef with Diamond Art Club. It's not clickbait. I will say this before I go into real time and show you exactly what I'm talking about, or what I'm going to talk about. Understand this, Diamond Art Club, fantastic company. I do love Diamond Art Club. I like their products, most of their products anyways. Their canvases, I get my washi tape from them when I use washi tape. I don't even use it for what most people do, but you know, whatever. Yeah, it's a good company. I like the fact that the artwork is licensed. I like the fact that it's American made, that their company is right down there in Texas. I love all of that. But I do have an issue with Diamond Art Club, which may turn out to not be an issue at all. So I guess time is really going to tell what the deal is, but I do have an issue with Soldiers, the painting that I'm working on right now in the video, and that I'm going to be working on for quite a while. You guys are going to see the progress of this painting for the next few weeks. As of right now, the date of me recording, not what you're seeing, so I did this portion, and then I did like 3 other portions. So right now I think I've got 20, let me check. Let's see here, what do we got? Right now I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I got 27 hours into this painting right now. I've been keeping track of how many hours it takes me to do these larger paintings. But yeah, so as of right now, not as of the time of this painting, I think when I finished this section up, I was sitting at like 22 hours or 21 hours, something like that. I now have 27 hours into the painting, and I'm not showing you every little section or anything like that, because let's be honest, you guys aren't interested in seeing that. If you are, then let me know in the comment section. That way I can adjust accordingly to show you what you want to see. But anyways, with no further ado, let's cut into real time and explain why I've got beef with Diamond Art Company. Of course, the moment I want to record this section, the heater comes on. Oh, that's the luck. But anyways, guys, here's what I'm talking about with my beef, if that's what you want to call it, with Diamond Art Club. So this is the piece that we are currently working on. It's called Soldiers by Greg Giordano. And everything here looks good. It says, sorry, we no longer carry this product. Now, the interesting thing about this is that up until I sent an email, which you guys will see shortly, to Diamond Art Club about the issue that I identified with this product, this was available. It was available all the way up until like the day after, or the 2 days after I sent that email, one of the two. This was available. Did I have anything to do with that? I don't know. It could be coincidence. Maybe they took my feedback to heart and are no longer carrying this product because they're going to make the appropriate changes. I don't know. But let's get into why I've got a little bit of beef with Diamond Art Club. So we've got all of this. We got the colors, we got the shape, we got the size, the amount of diamonds, all that good stuff. We got 2 Aurora Borealis, all that good stuff. We got fairy dust, and we've got this glow in the dark diamond. Let me tell you something. They are not glow in the dark. No, they are not glow in the dark, and that's why I issued my email to Diamond Art Club. So it says 1. Glow-in-the-dark diamond, and if you hover over it, you get these popular resin drills absorb light, and emit a soft glow in the dark. Okay, so when you absorb light, that means it's taking in from a light source So when you turn off the lights, that light source will then shine through the diamond or through the drill. That's what glow in the dark is, right? Ideal for night scenes and dark imagery. For optimal glow, expose them to bright light first. Right. So everybody knows that when you have something that's glow in the dark, you expose it to sunlight, preferably sunlight, because that's the most powerful light you're ever going to have, right? Or you put it under like your desk lamp or something like that for a few hours, and then when you turn off the lights, they'll glow. Well, I did that because I wanted to see what the glow effect was like. I was curious. So I left my lights on for 24 hours. I left the drills exposed to that light for 24 hours, turned off the lights, no glow whatsoever. So, I kid you not, guys. I kid you not. And the best thing is, if we come down to reviews, we go to here. There we go. Perfect. That right there looks like glow in the dark, correct? That's what you would expect from a glow in the dark drill. So that's what I was expecting. I was expecting to see this green glow. I did not get said green glow at all. Alright? I literally got absolutely nothing. So I contacted Diamond Art Club about that. Here is the first email on that. Hello, I ordered and received soldiers. Here's the order number. The product features glow-in-the-dark 310s. The ones I received were labeled correctly, but do not glow in the dark, even after 24 hours exposed to light. This leads me to believe a batch was either incorrectly labeled or incorrectly made. I personally don't mind, as I am an OIF/OEF veteran, and this product is for the image and connection I have with it, not for the special drills. And that's true. I really don't care, guys. I don't care. I truly don't. I just saw a potential issue and decided, hey, I'm going to reach out and let them know that, hey, this is a potential issue. Just thought I'd bring this to your attention so hopefully the issue can be found and fixed before anyone else gets one just to find out their special drills are not glow in the dark or not so special. Right. So, I sent that off. I kid you not, guys. Does it have the timestamp on here? Yeah, look at that. At 4:10 in the morning, I sent this off. I was at work when I sent this off, actually. So 4:10 in the morning is when I sent it off. Now, this is a good thing about Diamond Art Company because they got back to me immediately. 4:15 is when they responded. Thanks for contacting Diamond Art Club. I'm really sorry you're having trouble with it. In most cases, you'll need a UV black light for the effects to show properly, so that should help. Okay. So why doesn't it say UV activated? Why doesn't it say black light drills? Why does it say glow in the dark and not black light drills? So now, I get this and I'm like, okay, well, apparently they already know about this. They just chose to purposefully mislead their customers. So now I'm mad. At this point in time, I'm like, okay, that's a little infuriating. I still don't really give a shit. I really don't. But I am kind of pissed off at the same time. Like, I'm a bit flustered. I'm like, what the fuck? So you purposefully mislabeled your product knowing that it was mislabeled. And then when you get an email, you're like, oh, well, you just need a black light. Well, piss off. Had I known I needed a black light, I would have grabbed a black light to look at it. But I was told it was glow in the dark, not black light. So, okay, here we go. So I respond, 4:23 in the morning. Haha, that makes sense. Probably should change the item description or add an insert to let people know they are black light drills instead of glow in the dark. Thanks for the incredibly quick reply. Merry Christmas to you, your family, and the DAC crew. I'm just trying to be polite. Like, in my mind, I wanted to scream at this lady. Like, I wanted to reach through the screen and choke her. You know what I'm saying? But I know that you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So I decided I'm going to reply nicely. I can reply nicely to the company and put them full on blast on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I decided to do. But I do mean this. You know, I did mean thanks for the quick reply, because that was exceptional customer service. I was not expecting to get a reply before 9 a.m. The fact that they replied immediately, I was like, holy crap. All right, their customer service is on point. That's cool. I absolutely positively meant Merry Christmas to your family and the DAC group. 100%. I wish that on everybody. This part I probably could have reworded a little bit better. Instead of haha, that makes sense, I should have left that out completely and just said probably should change the item description or add an insert to the product to let people know that they're black light drills instead of glow in the dark. This part I could have left out. But again, I was flustered and I just could not think of the words that I wanted to use, so I threw in this filler. It is what it is. And here's the part that really kind of bothers me. She replied back, 4:25, 2 minutes later, "We hear you. Do you? And we appreciate the feedback. Do you? We appreciate your understanding. I'm sure you do." And that's it. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any further questions or concerns. We're always happy to assist. Yeah, you know that this line is like a signature. They put that on everything. Kind of BS. I feel like they kind of just dismissed me with this. Instead of saying, yeah, we'll look into it and we'll make the appropriate changes to ensure that the product is properly identified with the appropriate pieces. So anything saying that, hey, yeah, we kind of screwed that one up, we're going to fix it. Instead is, we hear you and we appreciate the feedback. That's basically saying, yeah, okay, would you please just shut up already? That's what she's saying to me. At least that's how I took it. Was, please just leave me alone. We know, we get it. Go away. And as a business, you can't be doing that kind of stuff. You really can't. Especially when you know you're wrong. You can't do that when you know you're wrong. But yeah, so shortly after that exchange, this product was no longer available. Again, I don't know if that was because of what I said. They might no longer be selling this product because they are going to make those changes. And that's a possibility. Okay, I'm not saying that they took it down because I called them out on it and now they're all butthurt and they don't want to ever sell it again. They might be going down there. They might have taken it down so that they can go through each box and go, okay, we need to relabel this stuff. They might have to go back through, change the coding and all that good stuff to change this description. That might be what they're doing. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt on that. I really, truly am. They seem like a company who cares. But they haven't quite proven it yet, if that makes sense. I'm always willing to give people a chance. Everybody gets one. That's my motto in life when it comes to dealing with people. Everybody gets one. This is their one. If they make good on it, then great. I will continue doing business with them. If they just dismiss it and say, you know what, screw this, we're not going to do this ever again, then fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, guys. The other thing that I have an issue with, and I see this a lot. So if we go to www.diamondartclub.com/redeem, this is interesting because we all know we get those treasure cards, right? You get those treasure quest cards in some of your paintings. What's interesting is a lot of people don't read the fine print. So, here's the thing. Am I guaranteed to receive a treasure quest card in the canvas kits I purchased? The short answer is no. And instead of just saying that, they write out this whole paragraph. Several reasons such as licensing agreements, operational logistics, and other factors. So they're saying Treasure Quest cards are never guaranteed to be included in our canvas kits due to all these different things that honestly is complete bullshit. If they want to make them to put them in these boxes, they can. They're making excuses here, and this is a cover your ass type statement. Legally, they have to do this. They have to put this in here because if people start complaining and want to sue because they didn't get a Treasure Quest card, they'll just pull us up and go, look, we warned them. That's what this is. Hey, it's not our fault they didn't read it. You know, and they're free from being sued at this point in time. But anyways, canvas kits produced before July 1st, 2024 are guaranteed to not include a Treasure Quest card. So, if you want a card, you have to purchase a kit that was produced after July 1st, 2024. Alright. Kits produced after this date are more likely to include one, but again, this is not guaranteed. So you are never ever guaranteed to get one of those Treasure Quest cards. So how do you increase your odds? Which products include a Treasure Quest card? Only our core canvas kit includes Treasure Quest cards. So in other words, you have to buy one of those canvases that are $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100 to even have a chance at getting one of these cards. Okay? Let's just be perfectly honest, that's what this statement is. You have to spend a lot of money in order to get one of those cards. Products like Mini Dazzles, Frameables, Sparkle Pals, and others do not come with those cards. Obviously, they're not going to give you a Treasure Quest card for something that you paid $10 for. They're just not going to do it. Why? Because this is a money-making marketing scheme. I'm not bashing this. This is absolutely brilliant from a business perspective. But a lot of people are going to sit there, they're going to get this card and think, oh, cool, I can get a discount. Wrong. That's not how these cards work. So if you look here, take any one of these. Let's go with probably the easiest one. Yeah, the easiest one will be the $50 gift card. Okay? You look at this and initially you go, oh, I just need 5 bronze cards and I'll get $50 off. Wrong. You need 5 bronze cards, 3 silver cards, and 1 gold card, or you need 2 black cards. So at the very, very minimum, guys, for $50 off, you're going to have to buy 2 pretty expensive pieces of art and hope that you'll get 2 black cards. If you don't get 2 black cards, well, guess what? You have to buy minimum 9 expensive paintings to get $50 off. Okay, now think about that. The average price looking at this stuff is around 60 bucks. What's 60 times 9? Anybody know? Take a guess. You're looking at $50 or $540 minimum. $540 spent at a minimum to get $50 off. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Honestly, guys, is that worth it? Because chances are you're not going to get 2 blacks in a row. Like if you get 2 black cards, so you're looking at spending at least $100 at minimum. That would be worth it if you got 2 black ones. Because yeah, you spent $100, you know, buy 2, get 1 50% off. Or get 1 for free. This would be pretty close to getting a painting for free, right? A medium-sized painting. But I mean, do the math, guys. Before you get excited about those little Treasure Quest cards, do the math. Realize that this is just a money-making marketing scheme to get you to buy more paintings, and that's it. Because they know that chances are you're going to lose those damn cards before you ever get enough of them to actually get a discount. Those cards are going to get lost, they're going to get destroyed, something like that. they know that. That's why they set these prices, these limits so high. So, I mean, don't get excited about this stuff. Again, this is one of these things where I'm like, that's cheesy. That's really, really cheesy, Diamond Art Club, but at the same time, it's absolutely brilliant from a business standpoint. Like I said before, I went to school for business law. I look at this and I'm like, that's bad. But from a business standpoint, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Anybody who saves up these cards for this stuff, I mean, you're wasting money away just for the very minimum of a $50 gift card. But anyways, guys, that's really it for my beef with Diamond Art Club. I have issue with them mislabeling stuff, and then when called out on it, that kind of dismissive tone. I do have an issue with this at a consumer level. I have an issue with this. Do I think they should get rid of those cards? Absolutely not. Those are wonderful little collectors. I mean, I've got two of them, one for soldiers and another one for the next painting I'm going to work on. They're both bronze, but those cards are gorgeous. I love those cards. They can do away without the discount stuff, and I would still love those cards, because to me, they're little collectibles, little memories of the painting, and they're gorgeous. Let's be honest, those Treasure Quest cards are beautiful. So I don't want them to stop making Treasure Quest cards, but I do want you, the consumer, the customer, to be aware of how these things work. And I don't want to call them a scam, but you're going to be paying a whole hell of a lot of money for basically crumbs in return. Just be aware of that. You know, buyer beware, I guess, or consumer beware. Just understand that you're not really getting a deal. This is basically, hey, thanks for spending your money with us. We're going to give you a little bit back in return. And that's all this is. We're going to give you a little handout, a little, here you go, a little incentive. You know, it is what it is. All right. I mean, out of the two that I've gotten, both of them being bronze, I can't help but wonder what the ratio is for silver, gold, and black. I'm really curious if any of you out there have any of these cards. How many products did you buy to get silver, gold, or black? I'm curious. How many did you have to buy before you got a silver, a gold, or a black? Let me know in the comment section below. That to me, that's curious. The other thing to be aware of, guys, is a lot of content creators like to push this crap. If you use my code, you'll get 20% off. Yeah, fuck off, dude. Everybody gets 20% off. The moment you buy a product from Diamond Art Club and even some of these other places, you automatically get a code. You automatically become an unofficial affiliate of that company, and nobody's using those codes. Let's just be honest. Oh, the other one. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. The other thing I wanted to talk about, why I've got a little bit of beef with Diamond Art Club, is that, we can get out of this. Right, so the other thing I wanted to talk about with Diamond Art Club and why I got a little beef on them is I got this code, so they tell you download the app and use app20 to get 20% off of your next purchase. But they don't tell you what you can use that on. So what I mean is, I went through and I bought this particular painting, as a matter of fact, and I tried to use app20 as a discount code to get 20% off. Every single time I tried to put it in as a redeemable code, it told me that this product was not available for that code, or that the code did not work with this product. So I'm like, well, what the hell? What do you mean? It literally says get 20% off my next purchase. Why can't I use it? And that was an issue that I came across, and it was just like, why? It doesn't tell me what products I can use that code on. So I was forced, well, I shouldn't say I was forced because I didn't pay full price for this. Not at all. It was one of those things where I was like, okay, so that was just a gimmick to get me to buy something that I really, really wanted. They knew that I really, really wanted it, and that redemption code doesn't work. And they probably know that it doesn't work, but they know that I got a product that I really, really wanted, so I'm just going to say, screw the code, I'm just going to pay full price. Wrong. Alright, and that's an issue that I have. The bait and switch type tactics. If you're going to sit there and offer a code that says on your next purchase, it needs to be flippin' available for the next purchase. I don't care what the next purchase is. When you say the next purchase, it needs to be for the next purchase. Period. End of story. There's no terms, there's no conditions or anything like that unless you blatantly point it out. And I looked. Believe me, I looked. As somebody who reads through contracts, I literally read through every single contract, guys. I look at all of the fine print. There was nothing. There was no fine print attached to that redemption code. So there's no reason why that code should not have worked for this painting. No reason at all, but it didn't work. So I said, okay, fine, you know what? I'm still not paying full price. So I did what everybody should do. I just went on to Google and I typed in Diamond Art Club discount codes. I came up with a whole bunch, so I refined my search. Active Diamond Art Club discount codes. I still got a lot of the same stuff, but I finally found a code that gave me a decent percentage off. And I was like, okay, let's try that. The first one didn't work. Found another one, that one did work. So I still didn't pay full price. I think I actually got it for 30% off. So I ended up getting a better deal than had they just let me use the app. So honestly, Diamond Art Club lost money. Had they just let me use their app code to get 20% off, instead I got an extra 10% for a total of 30% off. So they lost money because they couldn't be honest about where that code is applicable and where it isn't. And that's on them. You know what? Fuck them. I don't care. I really don't. If you're going to make things difficult for your customer and your customer finds a workaround to get an even better deal, that's on you. Plain and simple, that's on you. And I highly recommend anybody looking to buy from Diamond Art Club, just go online and search for those active discount codes, because you're going to find something. Never ever pay full price for a Diamond Art Club painting. Worst comes to worst, hit me up, I'll give you my personal code so you can get 10% off or whatever it is that they offer. At the very least. But chances are, if you go online, you can find a better deal. You can probably get 30% or more just by doing a simple Google search for codes for discounts. Never, ever pay full price for anything on this with this company. Just don't. Right. That was kind of it. That was my rant for today. I know I started off a bit controversial because I know a lot of people absolutely love Diamond Art Club, and I do too. But I'm going to call out the bullshit when I see it, and this was absolute bullshit on all fronts. It's just like, seriously, how are you going to sit there knowingly mislead your customers? How are you going to sit there and knowingly create a discount code that doesn't work? Or doesn't work as it should? I'll put it that way. Yeah. Guys, just be careful about stuff like that. Be aware of these tactics that these companies use. And I don't want to really go into this portion, but we might as well. Let's be honest, Diamond Art Club is, well, actually all diamond painting companies are marketing towards older women. I'm just going to be honest. Older women are their market. And when you look at stats, and I'm not saying this is true for everybody, okay? This is not true for everybody, but stats indicate that a lot of older women are single and or on a fixed income. You might not fall into that category, and that's cool if you don't. Alright, I certainly don't. But that is the marketing. And to kind of mislead people into spending money that they probably necessarily don't have or shouldn't be spending, to make them pay more, that's just kind of fucked. I mean, it really is. Again, as a business guy, I go, it's brilliant. But at the same time, morally, it's kind of messed up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's really messed up. And companies worldwide do this, alright? They target their market and they try to squeeze as much money out of that market as they possibly can. So Diamond Art Club, all these other diamond painting companies, they're not unique in that regard. But this is the hobby we're talking about, so that's what we're going to focus on. Again, just be aware, alright? I'm not saying don't buy their products. By all means, buy their products. If it's what you like, if it's what you want to do, I can't tell you what to do with your money. I don't have any legal right to tell you what to do with your money. But I will say, be aware. Be conscious of what's going on. Don't let the fear of missing out or anything else guide your decision. Decide for yourself, alright? And Diamond Art Club is notorious for the whole fear of missing out thing. Holy crap, they are notorious for it. I have something like 9 items on my wish list, and all but 3 of them are sold out. I'm not even joking. And it's just one of those things where things on Diamond Art Club sell out very quickly. And it creates anxiety amongst people in the hobby where they have to get it, they have to get it, they have to get it. You don't have to get it. You don't. Alright? Understand that. Don't let the fear of missing out guide your wallet. Don't let it dictate what you spend money on or what you don't spend money on. It's not worth it, okay? There's going to be other paintings. There's going to be other products. Save up your money when you're ready to buy something that you like. That's when you look to buy. Don't do window shopping. For the love of God, don't window shop unless you have every intention of buying at some point. But don't let that fear of missing out tell you you have to stash all these different products when you're not even going to work on them for months, weeks, maybe even years. Right? And I know that's what people do. My sister's one of them. She's got diamond paintings that she started years ago that she still hasn't finished. I see content creators online who have a stash of diamond paintings that would literally take them a year, if not longer, to get through all of those paintings, yet they're still buying new paintings. It makes no sense. Why? Why would you do that? Save your money up for something else. Buy something else. Save it up for your retirement, for your bills, for your insurance, whatever. Don't buy simply because you don't want to miss out on getting that product. If you can afford it, do it. If you know you're going to get to that painting, do it. But if you know you're sitting on a stash, finish the stash and then build up a new stash. For the love of God. You know? Like, I can tell you right now, I'm not looking to purchase any more diamond paintings for a long time. So I've got soldiers right now. I'm anticipating I'm going to have to put in 120 hours worth of work just to complete putting diamonds on canvas. That's not including sealing, letting the seal cure. That's not including framing. that's just putting diamonds on canvas. All right, 120 hours. Then I've got another picture, the second picture that I got from Diamond Art Club. That's going to be another 120 plus hours. And I know that because I just got it, opened it up, saw how big it was, and looked at the image and was like, yep, this is going to take a while. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, so I've got at least another 120 hours in that picture. Then I've got 3 smaller ones that I'm working on. One of them is halfway done, and then I've got the other 2 that go with it. That stuff I do on the weekends when I've got nothing else to do. I don't feel like recording. Those are me pictures. Those are pictures for me. I don't care. They're very pixelated because they're small. They're kind of garbage pictures, but there's something to put in my portfolio, and I do like the images. So I've got those that I'm working on. I know my sister has also picked up at least two paintings for me for Christmas. Which, I mean, by the time you see this, I will have already gotten them because I'm recording this on December 9th or 10th. I don't even know what day it is. I think it's December 10th. That's when I'm recording this. But I know that she got them. Alright, so I'm recording this December 10th. This channel isn't going live until January 1st. So I know for a fact that, I'm going to get these diamond paintings before you guys even see this video. So I know I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got at least 6 paintings, one of which is going to take me at least 120 hours. I don't know how big the 2 that my sister got me are, but I'm anticipating quite a few hours on those. I've just got a lot of stuff going on for Diamond Art that I don't need to purchase anything else. And I'm not going to, because there's no need. I'm not a stash person, guys. Anybody who knows me will tell you that I'm very minimalistic. Like, I'm very minimalistic. I'll tell you how minimalistic I am. I've got a bed. I've got a nightstand. I've got... it's essentially a nightstand, but it's like a dresser at the same time. It sits low. It's got two or three drawers. It's what my computer sits on. I'm not gonna lie. I've got my computer desk. I've got my computer chair. And then I have the chair or the table that I'm working on this painting on. That's it. That's my furniture, y'all. I don't have a couch, I don't have a sofa, I don't have a dining room table, I don't have a coffee table, I don't have a TV, I don't have a TV stand, I don't have any of that stuff. Why? Because I don't need it. I don't use it. And that was one of the things that I decided to change in my life was I'm going to change the materialistic mindset to where if I don't need it, I'm not going to use it or I'm not going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Every year, I go through everything that I own. If I haven't used it in that year, or if it doesn't have some sort of sentimental value, like an extreme sentimental value, I toss it. I just get rid of it. I clearly don't need it, so why do I have it? You know? And that's one of the things is people always, like, I can't host anybody at my place because I don't have anywhere for them to sit. Which, I mean, honestly, that's fine with me. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'm sure you're going to hear it again sometime in the future. I hate people in general. I don't like hanging out with people. During the pandemic, I was the happiest because I didn't have to deal with people. It was amazing. I loved it. If I can find some secluded piece of land up in the mountains where I didn't have to deal with anybody, and I could afford it, I would do it in a heartbeat. If I didn't have to worry about going to work or anything like that, like that's my ultimate retirement. Like my dream retirement is just to find a piece of land with a few acres on it where I don't have to worry about money and I can just shut myself off from the rest of the world. I would be so happy. I would be so happy. Like I said, the pandemic was my favorite time of year because I just didn't have to deal with anybody, and it was great. There was nobody on the road, so I can get into work without dealing with traffic. At work, the place was shut down, but they still needed security, so I got to sit in an empty building and just do my thing. Uh, the grocery store, yeah, I'd go grocery shopping, but not because I wanted to, because I have to. The grocery stores were pretty much empty for the most part. I mean, everywhere I went, there was fewer people, and I loved it. It was absolutely amazing. I'm just not a social person. Never have been, never will be. I just don't care or need that kind of interaction. But anyways, yeah, I've rambled on enough. I tend to do that, guys. I hope you don't mind me just speaking my mind and getting things out there. It is what it is, right? I tell people all the time, once you get me going, you can't shut me up. I'm a very opinionated person. I've got a lot of things to say, and this is my outlet to do it. YouTube and stream. So that's it. I am going to leave you guys here. We're going to put on some music and post-edit. Wow, my voice cracked. We're going to put on some music and post-edit, and we'll get this video out to you all. I'm probably going to do one video a week at this point in time, unless things change. But yeah. Again, let me know in the comments section what you would like to talk about, what you're interested in, all that good stuff, and we'll get to it eventually. So, with all that being said, I'm going to let the video continue rolling, but be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one. Diamond Daddy out.